Hey guys, Photo5 here with episode number 42 of the My Player Career Mode on FIFA 23. We are so close to the final days of FIFA 23, or FIFA in general, as we approach EAFC 24. We've got a few more episodes of this Man City Career Mode left. Rumours going around, floating around, created by me, that we might be doing one more season. I've had another idea in my head of something we could do between now and the start of EAFC. Also, plans may have changed for EAFC 24 because of the amount of signings that Nottingham Forest made on deadline day. I feel like they wouldn't really be the most fun team to do anymore. So we're going to keep it in the Premier League. And I think now it's going to go back to the three options of Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest and Brentford. I'll put like a comment or something maybe, and we'll see. Maybe I'll decide before I've even uploaded the video. In the hour and a bit it takes me to edit and upload this, maybe I would have decided by then. But I don't think I'm going to do Nottingham Forest anymore. I think we're going to move on because they made so many signings, and because what more can I add to that team? Obviously, it's already a very good team. Qualifying for the Europa League, what players can I add, But for Brentford and the Bournemouth, they're kind of, in terms of the amount of quality players, they're kind of a step below. Manager-wise, Brentford are better with Thomas Frank. Bournemouth are probably the worst of the three. So it'll be very fun to see what one we go for. But right now, Nottingham Forest are not looking like the team we are going for. The Here We Go has been cancelled, you could say. But into the gameplay here, we're taking on Spurs. Spurs obviously sit in first place in the league. We're taking them on at the Etihad, and we're going to look to play it inside, and it is finished by Goretzka. Now, these past few games we've played since deadline day, I've been wondering where Camavinga was. I thought he'd maybe been injured, maybe picked up an injured, I hadn't noticed. He's signed for Liverpool. He signed for Liverpool in the transfer window at some point, and I completely missed it. So that's him and Ederson, both gone from this team. For some reason, Pep has dropped dropped Diaz, and he sometimes drops Saliba as well, and it's just a strange one. But this game is going to end as a 2-2 draw between ourselves and Spurs. Vlahovic in the 85th minute did equalise for them, and it is an absolute travesty. But at least we didn't lose. So it's not totally, not totally bad, but you can see there 39 goals scored in the Premier League this season. We're coming into this one against Everton at Goodison Park. 8 minutes in, first chance comes our way, we whip the ball in. Saliba is there to nod it home. And, that's why we need him on the pitch, Pep. Yes, defensively we've not been the best this season. Goalkeeping-wise we've been very poor. But attacking-wise, going forward, these centre-backs have scored quite a few goals from corners. And it's great to see. But, yeah, 9 minutes in, 1-0 to the good. And there's a chance here for Everton to hit us on the breakaway, basically, straight from their kickoff. As Zielinski cuts inside to Dahoud, the 1-2 between them, lovely passing here, out wide to Diego Dalot, he's inside the box, there's nothing really stopping them from scoring. The defence, like I said, it's like they're not even there, you could say. But 1-1 is the score. We work so hard to get these goals, and then the opposition just go right down the other side, put the ball in the back of the net, and wipe away any real hard work that we had there. But Haaland knocks the ball through to ourselves. You can see there, new position right back. Absolutely brilliant from Pep, putting us at right back, as we do put the ball into the back of the net. And that's one of those glitches that happens sometimes when you're losing in My Player. They obviously go ultra attacking, changes the formation, and it puts your player into whatever position is not full, which is annoying. But you can see we're listed to play right back here, but we're charging down the other side. A chance here to make it 3-1 to ourselves. We dink it into Erling Haaland. He knocks it past the goalkeeper. Really poor keeping from the Everton goalkeeper. But 3-1 is going to be the score. That safety net is now there just in case Everton go down the other end and score. But from right back, we're overlapping. You know, we're playing some brilliant football like Trent, like a prime Trent Alexander-Arnold. We dink it in. Good clearance away. They win the second ball. They win the third ball. They knock it through to Demir, and he is just rapid. Too quick for ourselves as well. We can't quite catch up with him. He's a little bit too quick for us. And he just sweats it across to Dahoud. And they make it 3-2 on the night. Not what you want. But thankfully, obviously, we got that safety goal with Erling Haaland in the 77th minute. So things aren't too bad. And then we come in to the second leg of the Champions League tie with the Villarreal. We're already 4-0 up in this one. You know, we're basically already through. So I thought we'll play the first half. We'll request a sub for the second half. Just to see us through. And obviously, maybe if I sim the game, some weird crap could have happened and we could have like messed up. But we're just going to play it out. 42 minutes in, we did concede. So I thought maybe I'll have to stay on for a bit longer. But before the second half, the whistle was even blown for half-time. Vitinha is there, and he does put the ball in the back of the net to make it 1-1. And at this point, I thought maybe this game will be another big goal-scoring game. So we'll stay on the pitch. We'll keep the entertainment factor alive. And just before the hour mark here, we're charging down this right-hand side. We play it inside to Haaland. He plays it across to Phil Foden, who scores and makes it 6-1 in aggregate. We're in front for the first time on the night. And thankfully, that is going to be the last time we go in front because we're going to keep adding to our lead. 70 minutes into the game, they tried to cross it in and we're going to hit them on the counter-attack. And we are so deadly on the counter-attack. The creativity of Phil Foden, the pace of myself and Haaland alongside the finishing that we both possess. Here, he dummies the ball. We're going to go up against Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum, out wide. Back inside to Haaland. Haaland finds his fellow countryman in Martin Ødegaard. 20 minutes remaining in this game. It is 7-1 on aggregate. 3-1 on the night. And from kickoff, they basically just pass it straight to myself. Skip past the whole team. 1-on-1 with the keeper. We slot it past and we make it 4-1. We basically put the fourth and final nail in the coffin. An 8-1 aggregate victory. We're going to request a sub for 20 minutes worth of rest. Pep agrees. And just like that, we're through to the next round of the Champions League, where we're going to go on Wolfsburg in the quarter-final. So a bit of a strange team to be playing. Not one you'd really expect to take on in the Champions League quarter-finals, but hey-ho, here we go. A chance here, though, against Leicester in the Premier League, and we need to bounce back, basically, after that Spurs draw against, and that kind of disappointing result against Everton, the 3-2. We should have been doing better there. Got to bounce back. Got to start scoring more goals. And 8 minutes in, the first goal is going to come our way as we do the patented flip celebration. That's what we're known for. We're known as being the athletic beast in this one. Just a few minutes later, another chance is going to come the way of Manchester City here. As we turn our man, we shoot, we score. Every time we shoot, it seems like it is turning into a goal in this game. And that is exactly what we want. We want goals. We want action. We want to display our dominance in this one. Show other teams in the league we're not pushovers. Like we maybe look like against Everton. Like we maybe look like against Spurs. And we're showcasing our pace here. As we're going to maybe go for the shot instead, unselfishly. Find Haaland. He's going to find, I think it's Vitinha once again. Or it might be Goretzka. Either way, they make it 3-0. It is Vitinha. He's been very, very good since he signed for us in January. Scored. He's replaced Pellegrini as well, taking his number. So he was gone. He was the captain as well, and he's gone. 38 minutes in, we are going to secure the hat-trick, make it 4-0 before the half-time has even taken place. So you can only imagine what is going to take place in this second half here. We're still in the first half. We've only just scored. They've just taken their kick-off. We've won the ball back from them. We've got 43 goals in 30 matches in this one. A little bit of fancy passing here, fancy footwork. Eventually it finds Phil Foden. and on his weaker right foot, he slots it past the keeper, makes it 5-0, and we're still in the first half. Chances, again, going to be coming our way here as we receive the ball. We're going to look to maybe make the pass to Haaland. Lovely dink ball over the top, first time on his left foot. 10.0 rating has been secured, a 6-0, well, victory, but we're going to add to it as we are going to request a substitution at halftime. Jack Grealish is going to come on. We got 3 goals, 1 assist, a 10.0 perfect rating against Leicester, and the game is going to end as a 7-1 victory. Then we come into this one, Champions League at the Etihad, Wolfsburg in the quarterfinals, and they've just seen us beat Leicester 7-1 in the league. What are they thinking? Well, 2 minutes in, when Erling Haaland scores, they're thinking, not us. Hopefully the same doesn't happen to us, because it is electrifying. It is brilliant how we are playing football right now. You know, the slight slip up against Spurs, into the game against Everton where we didn't score as many goals as we probably should have. You know, we are banking on all those goals now. All those goals that we should have scored in that game, we are scoring in these games. Sinisterra, he's actually the second place top goal scorer behind myself in the Champions League this season. He plays it across to his strike partner, and just like that, Wolfsburg are back in the game. But we're still before the 10th minute here. Haaland's on the ball out wide. He finds Vitinha. Vitinha finds ourselves, and we find the back of the net before the 10th minute has even struck. The score is 2-1 to Manchester City. Incredible how we're playing in these past few run of games, attacking wise. Defensively, you know, maybe not, especially against Everton when they scored straight from kickoff. Same thing happened here against Wolfsburg. You know, in the next round of the Champions League, depending on who we play, we can't be allowing these types of goals, especially if we're going to play against a Real, a PSG, someone of that kind of calibre of team. But we do make it 3-1 before the 15th minute. Erling Haaland has 2 goals. We have 1 goal, 1 assist. And, you know, the action took a little break. Till the 37th minute where we regain possession. We're played through. The chance to play to Haaland doesn't really present itself. So we strike it across goal. We make it 4-1. And half-time once again. It hasn't even struck half-time yet. And we're already 4-1 up. Once again, though, we're going to request a substitution at half-time. Jack Grealish comes on for ourselves, and the game is simulated. We do go on to win that one once again. The second leg will be in the next episode, but the final game of today's episode is going to be against Chelsea in the league, away from home at Stamford Bridge, and we have a run of very, very difficult away games coming up. We've got this one, we've got United away in the next episode, then we've got Arsenal away. It is 3 games in a row away from home against 3 very, very difficult teams. And a poor header there from Ruben Diaz allows Christian Pulisic to play the ball across to Raheem Sterling. The former City man himself puts Chelsea 1 goal to the good. 8 minutes in. We're thinking, oh no. The defence is going to let us down in our race for the title. It's not what we want, but a lovely ball from Haaland, a burst of pace through the back line, and a finish past Edouard Mendy. And it was insane playing this Chelsea team, because when I started this save, it was back in October. So when we played Everton earlier in the episode, Frank Lampard was still the manager. He still had his face on the on the touchline. Graham Potter's still the manager here at Chelsea. They've still got the likes of Mendy, Havertz, all those players. It's really funny to see the difference between starting the save in October and now in September. What actually has changed in football? It's been about a year, basically. 11 months, give or take. But we're 2-1 up here against Chelsea. We tried to counter-attack from the corner. It's a patented move that we like to use, but Christian Pulisic receives the ball on the layoff and he just strikes it at the near post past Trafford. 2-2 is now the score. And again, we need to hold on to the leads that we're getting, and a lovely ball inside to number 15. Who is that? Who's number 15? Oh, it's our right back. Yeah, I can't even remember his name, but it is the right back that plays behind us. We assisted him to make it 3-2. And the game is slowly petering out. No real chances in the second half. We are just trying to keep possession of the ball. Keep it calm. Don't lose possession. You can't lose the game. It's that simple. We're 3-2 up right now. I don't want to be having any silly mistakes. Fortunate there from our teammate, but Goretzka plays it across. We dink it over the top, and it is headed home by none other than Vitinha, who has been brilliant since we signed him, like I said. 4-2 is going to be the final score of this game against Chelsea, and we are well and truly in this title race with Spurs. We are not backing down. Never give up, never back down. 4-2. That is going to be it for this game. That is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.